The goal isn't the goal. The goal, the desire, the dream that you're going after isn't really the goal. What you want is the feeling, is whatever feeling you think achieving that thing, getting that thing, doing that thing is going to get you. Think about it. Think about any time you have had a goal. You've had something you're going after, you're working on, you're trying to accomplish or do. It's because you think that in doing that and getting that, you will be happier. You will get validation. You will get approval. You will feel better. It's always about feeling. And the reason I'm bringing this up is not because I'm going to tell you not to have goals. We're always going to, we should always have goals and dreams and aspirations and intentions. But when we allow ourselves to be honest with ourselves in the fact that we're wanting these things because we're wanting to feel a certain way, then we can collapse time and manifest what we want so much easier, so much faster. Because instead of making it about the thing that you want or the validation or approval or whatever it is, we make it about the feeling. And when we make it about the feeling, you will see that then you can easily and effortlessly connect to and tap into and tune into that frequency of that feeling and then just have it. Okay. Let me just brain dump on you a little bit because I've just been having this whole thing swirl through me. And my new commitment to myself is like, I spend most of the day having these wild, conscious ideas and channelings and things, and I try and conceptualize it all like in here, but really the way that I best can see what the fuck I'm thinking about is by talking about it. So I'm just going to talk this out with you. What's been going on in my head and channeling through to me, and I've been trying to my way of like I'm a verbal channel. The only way that I can even hear the advice that I need to receive from the divine is if I talk it out or script it out. So every morning I tap in and I either write or I voice memo myself, but this felt like it needed to be shared publicly for whatever reason. So just go on this tangent with me. Okay. So this is what I wrote in my notebook was the goal isn't the goal, it's the feeling you want. So then I've been thinking about that since this morning of like, it's so true. For me right now, I have a goal of by the end of July, having created a membership that feels so like soul fulfilling and aligned for me that I can start to share it and allow people to join me more intimately on this journey. The goal for me isn't about creating the membership and like the money I may make or whatever may happen from that membership. For me, the goal is I want to create a space and a place and a container where I can connect more vulnerably and authentically, intimately with others that are truly here to live super consciously, to live in the 5D. I love YouTube and podcasting and sharing, but it's a lot of me just talking to me. As much as I see and I feel and I perceive that you guys are there, I every day am just talking to a camera, right? So I want to start to have more interactions with people that are on this journey. I know that it's time for me to start to build and hold space for community again, which I'm really good at. But before I was doing it self-sacrificing, before I was doing it so consumed with the goal that I wasn't at all doing it caring about what I was actually feeling. Like I was so consumed with if I helped enough people see their truth, see their magic, then at some point I would start to feel worthy of seeing my own. I was so consumed with this outcome of trying to fix and problem solve for people that eventually I'd feel worthy that I wasn't actually accomplishing it because I wasn't being true to me. So then the divine isn't going to compensate me with what I need to live a life beyond my wildest dreams when I'm not taking care of myself and being true to me. So now what I'm seeing as I'm saying this is that in this now, why I haven't been able to bring through a membership or anything that's felt right, that's felt aligned, that hasn't felt like I'm forcing it or pushing it, is because I was still so focused on like what I could do for others and how I could best give you what you need. And now I know that I have to do it in a way that is soul fulfilling for me, that feels right and aligned, that I'm committing to showing up for you, for me, every day or whatever it is, how I want to. And that's how I'm going to attract then the people, the community that is aligned with me, that want to go more intimately and deeply and authentically into living in the 5D, into imagining and creating and like authentically living unrealistically. Again, my new favorite word, because I really think like it doesn't exist yet. And what I'm dreaming of doing for membership is unrealistic. I have looked outside for proof of other people doing what I want to do for so long because I wanted that validation, like this will work. And I just had the realization the other day that like that's going against everything that I'm preaching about. So maybe that's why this is coming through of like the goal of me creating this membership is about what I want to feel. And what I want to feel is different than it's ever been before. Because before I wanted to feel like I had helped others live their best life and see themselves and like stop hurting themselves with limiting beliefs and such. And now I still want that. That's all what I know will come of what I'm going to do, because that is my intention with this, with everything that I do, is to just help you enjoy this journey, to help you see, to be your reminder that you matter, because this world is so all consuming with so many messages of fear and of lack and all of this bullshit. And I just want to be a space of light and love. That's what I want to be. I want to be completely unrealistic, as the outside world may see me, in the fact that it is all love and light and that we do get to enjoy. And as long as we are here now in the present moment, being authentically, vulnerably who we want to be, that's all that matters. So it's about the feeling. And anything we're ever doing, we're trying to get, we're working for, we're pushing for, we're striving for, whatever, is always because we think that that thing will bring us more happiness. But when we think that the happiness is going to come from how other people feel about us, or how other people react to us, or how anything outside of us is, we are limiting ourselves, because we can't control that. So we're just making it really hard. And then we get burnt out and exhausted because we're striving and seeking and searching for validation, approval, whatever outside of ourselves. If we just do what lights us up, if we just do what we want to do, when we then attract what we're meant to, because we'll be magnetic as fuck to what is meant for us, then we get more energy. We're more excited. We're more ignited. Our hearts are 5,000 times more powerful magnetically than our minds. So when we allow ourselves to be heart led and just follow by being in the frequency and energy right now, consciously follow what feels right for our heart, for our soul, we can't not get the goal, as long as the goals that we're getting are aligned with that truth for us. It's that easy. That is how we collapse time. That is how we do what we want to do. Like, I know that the more and more I fucking let go, like this morning, my superconscious and my scripting told me, just let go. You're still not fully letting go. You're still not fully being true to you in the moment. Like, I'm still trying to kind of control how my messages come through and not be cringy or whatever. And I just don't give any fucks. I don't, but then I do as soon as I start recording. So And then sometimes I will still just calling myself out yet again because I don't want to be on a pedestal for anyone. Like, and that used to be a self-limiting fear of that. So it was like really trying to like just dumb myself down, honestly, in what I was here to do. I was really trying to play small, and that is not soul aligning for me. Because I don't like I'm no better. No one is no better or worse than anyone else. We are all perfect. We are all exactly who and how and where and why we're meant to be when we're meant to be there. I don't even know if that all made sense, but you get it. When we're here now, in the now, being who we want to be, how we want to be, there's nothing more perfect we could do. And everything else is why we don't feel like we know what to do, is because we are thinking that we have to be anything other than here now. Being messy and maybe not making sense in our message, but I'm hoping that the more vulnerable and the more authentic and the more that I just fucking share the things I want to share and talk about, the more it will give you permission to do whatever the fuck you just want to do. Because I truly know that when we live in our hearts, when we do what our souls want to do, we will be magnetic to everything we need to live a life beyond our wildest dreams. And if you're living a life beyond your wildest dreams, nothing else matters. Because you living a life beyond your wildest dreams, I guarantee you, you are going to be of the most service to this world. You are going to bring through magic and miracles this world needs by being you, raise the consciousness, do all the things. We don't serve this world. We can try really hard to serve this world, and trust me, I've been there, by depleting ourselves, by burning ourselves out, by exhausting ourselves. And yes, I'm not saying we aren't going to feel tired and exhausted and things, and like, yeah, energetically, shit's going to happen on this journey as we evolve, and ascension symptoms are definitely real, but they're only ever affecting us when we aren't just being. It's when we're resisting, it's when we're not letting go. And so what's been coming through loud and clear for me is that I need to let go completely, utterly of control, which feels terrifying. It's terrifying. But here I am, and I'm going to share this message even though right now I like don't even know what I've said. This is how I work though. Like, I channel in the now. I can do it with my eyes open or closed. It's definitely a different experience for me. But when I do it with my eyes open and I'm watching myself, it's hard for me to not then get in my insecurities or feel like I need to re-record or I didn't make any sense. But every time that I just fucking say whatever wants to come through me is always when I get messages from you guys and emails and things saying how much you needed to hear. See that? So I am doing the world a disservice by not just being the messy and magical being that I'm here to be, and so are you. Basically, what I'm trying to get through. And to go back to the beginning message is, let's all just make our goal in life to feel as good as we possibly can, to feel as limitless and free, as happy as possible. And if in every moment you're just being as happy, as enlivened, as loving, as joyful as you can, how can you not make this world a better place? And how can you not love your life? I think it's pretty impossible, and everything is possible, but you get it, right? So I'm here again to be the example, because apparently I need to be. It's the way I'm designed, the example that when we live authentically, vulnerably, limitlessly free, choosing to be who we want to be based on what feels right in any moment, we get everything we need to live a life beyond our wildest dreams. And that to me is what abundance means. And I can say that it is wholeheartedly true. Anytime that I have experienced lack, which I have a lot in the past, it has always been due to me resisting being who I want to be, doing what I want to do. Always. It has always been due to me resisting my innate magic, my innate truth, been due to me resisting following through on what feels right for me. Whatever goals you have right now, I want, like, write them out. What goals, what dreams do you have? Like, that you have for you. Whatever dreams, whatever goals you have right now, why do you want them? What is it that that goal will give you, that you will, like, in a feeling state? What will it feel like to accomplish that goal, to get that goal, to do that thing? What will it feel like? Because when you can get really clear on what it is that goal is going to give you, you then will see two things. You will first of all see maybe that you have some goals that really aren't aligned with who and how you are now. Like if there's goals that you have that you're just trying to get some desired outcome because you want to please or prove to something to someone, scratch that goal off the list, because that is not a soul aligned goal. But the goals that you have, that when you write them down and you look at them and you see them and you perceive them consciously right now, and it's because it's going to make you feel more aligned, more alive, more yourself, whatever it is. If it excites you and ignites you how it will feel to get that, then know that that is what you're going after, is that feeling. And then right here, right now, you can tune and tap into that frequency just by envisioning and imagining it. And this is how we collapse time and manifest instantly what we need, is when you tap into, this is the goal. So we'll go back to the membership. Even me just talking about it right now is exciting me. So, which I didn't plan on sharing in this video, but it is a goal I've set for myself, is by the end of July, whenever it comes through, I will have solidified what this membership is going to be, that feels heart aligned, soul fulfilling for me. And when I tap in and tune into that and into creating that, it just feels so exciting. It feels so like I'm excited for who's going to enter into it. I'm excited to get to know you guys more deeply and intimately. I'm excited to play in the 5D with friends. I know you guys are here energetically, but again, when I'm just kind of feeling like I'm talking to myself every day, it gets a little bit boring. So I'm excited for all of that. And when I tap into that, it feels like it's here right now, like it's already happened. And that's all probably going to mean that I announce it sooner. I don't know. It feels really good to be talking about it right now. It's real to me now. It's a membership that is in creation. It is going to come through at the right time. It is going to attract the right people at the right time. And I don't need to control any of that. As long as I'm in the frequency and the energy, just like if you tune to a radio station or you tune to a Netflix show, the universe is going to give you what you're tuning to. So I'm tuning to that this membership is coming through. I'm going to follow all of the divinely aligned steps to make that happen. And then I know it is going to attract whoever it needs to, whenever it needs to. And letting go of the need to know and of control is so fucking freeing. And that's what then feels like I have collapsed time and it already exists. And I just get to enjoy the process, because we want to enjoy the process of living our lives. If I just had it today, if we just have everything that we want today, and just, we aren't just going to give up on life. I mean, we could, but that's going to be pretty boring. And none of us are here for that. But if we just had all of the things that we want right now, we would just create more things to go after, right? Like there's always going to be something. There's always going to be something that we're wanting, but we need to start to make those things aligned with what feels right and exciting to us. And the more that we do that, the more and more we will receive along the journey everything that we need to live a life beyond our wildest dreams every day, all day, by living in divine alignment, which again, for anyone that's forgot or that's new here, living divinely aligned just means being here now, feeling the frequency and the energy of what feels good, what feels right, what feels true for you, what resonates for you. Okay. So make a list of your goals. See what needs to be scratched off because it really doesn't feel fulfilling to you. And then see what it is that you truly want, how you want to feel. Be in the embodiment, be in the energy, breathe into it, connect to it, feel it's real. It's already happening. If it excites and ignites you, it already exists. It's just that you need to get into vibrational alignment with it. And sometimes there's things that we need to do and go through so that we can be a match, so that we are ready to receive. Like I know I've needed to go through this whole journey so that I can receive the abundance, the community, well, I'm already receiving the abundance, but the community and the magic and miracles that are going to happen in this next level of my life, of me truly authentically being me. Like, I had to go through a lot of unbecoming, and I want to speed up the process for you. And I have sat here for so long trying to figure out how to do that, but I know now it's only through doing it. So thank you again for being on this stream of consciousness with me. And I hope that it gave you whatever you need today to be you, to follow through on what you want to do, to be as unrealistic as possible today, to live a life beyond your wildest dreams, to expect the most magical miracles to happen for you. You might as well, because imagining anything else isn't serving you. It's all just your imagination. So you might as well allow your imagination to work for you, to create and manifest easily and effortlessly everything that you want it to. Okay, officially ending this. I love you so much. If you're new here and you're still here, something resonated. So hit the notification bell, hit the subscribe button. Let me know below that you're here in the 5D with me. Love you.